Got a little sneak peek there. Wasn't my fault, I promise. um, all right, astro alignment, feminine wisdom, angel tarot. Let's get started. All right, you guys. So new beginnings. 111 is when I started this reading. All right, called it on the clock, so I started my reading now. There's a lot going on here. Pisces, Libra. That's a quincunx. Transits, Aquarius. That's a trine. There's the sextile here. There's the third quarter moon here and the solstice. All right, well, third quarter moon's in Capricorn. Sextiled over to, I'm more than likely Piscean energy from today until tomorrow. Okay, I'm seeing Aquarius, Libra. Again, that's a trine, so there's heavy air energy here. Solstice, I don't know what this is all about. It could just be giving me the solstice energies from, let's see. Ouch. The winter solstice signs that I see are Aquarius and Pisces. Ow. Hold on, y'all. Theirs looks like a change, some sort of movement, the focus, the transition. I don't know. There's something harmonious is happening here. All right, so what is it about? I don't know. There's some sort of forgiveness coming in, Piscean energy. So there could be like Aquarius's 12th house placement, Libra's, what's Libra's Piscean placement? The 8th house placements. Okay, so these are like water houses, apparently, water energies. All right. So the moon the first quarter moon, the third quarter moon taking place. Ouch. So the first quarter moon's happening today in Capricorn. The third quarter moon's going to end up happening in Cancer. We are in Libra season. I see cardinal energies. All right, so there's something about forgiveness, readjustments, and breakdowns. The recent most last quarter moon, that one took place in Gemini. Okay, let's see what this is. Welcome in. Juno's getting ready to step into Sag, where Vesta's currently there. They were in Scorpio for a very, very long time. All right, they're now stepping into Sagittarius. So that's happening in the next 2 days, Juno. So anything pertaining to marriage, commitment, bonding, Vesta, spirituality, sacrifice, devoting, having all to do with like, it's like a kind of self-care type of energy. Okay. Whoa. So the sun is in Libra, Mercury is in Libra. Let's see what else. What's coming out here? Something in pertaining to psychic medium. All right, intuitive insights. Your dreams might be heightened at this time. I'm seeing the medium Coley pop out here, the direction. All right, your reputation. It looks positive, I'm not gonna lie. All right, you have a sense of innovation about you. You're rational. It looks like you're diplomatic, you're fair. Things are in harmony for you. You could be psychic. You could be intuitive. It could be a lot of changes happening right now, and where summer solstice or winter solstice energies that are finally tapping base, or wherever those houses are for you, the focus have shifted. There's an amplification, and then there's some sort of readjustment that needs to take place. Whether that was the third quarter moon in Gemini to the one that we're about to get into in Cancer, that's third to the fourth houses. We're looking at communication and something having to do with some sort of inner healing as well. Could be like traveling, or it could be about let's just say if it's vehicles, transportation, whatever this may be for you. Okay, connections to siblings, to cousins, to neighbors, to your local community. It could have all to do with the home environment. All right, things are supposed to come back into harmony here. Whoa. It all has to do with your direction and or your purpose in life with the medium Cody here. All right. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Third quarter moon in Gemini is what Spirit is pointing out to me. So maybe there was something that you were curious about. You needed to make some sort of readjustment here. All right, I don't know if Gemini wants forgiveness. All right, Gemini, once again, these are going to be the ones that are the two-faced. All right, just let's be real, right? Two faces. Somebody wants some sort of forgiveness here, bringing things back into balance. All right, Gemini's energy could be your thoughts, your mindset. All right, let's see. 12th house. All right, so as soon as I looked up, I looked at Pisces, and it's giving me here karma, shadow, secrets. 12th house, Pisces. All right, this is where we had the full moon lunar eclipse. Then we had the third quarter moon that took place in Gemini. We had the new moon solar eclipse in Virgo. All right. It looks like there's a transition, all right, coming out of summer solstice energy and stepping into the equinox energy, right? So the shift has already taken place. It could be with any of these signs in the medium Koli or in the 12th house. I don't know. Okay. Interesting. So why are air signs being called out here? Because I have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius out here. So something's taking place. All right, so let's be clear. Juno and Vesta meeting together for the sign of Aquarius. That's going to be Juno and Sag in the 11th house. Juno and Vesta together for Libras. That's going to be in your 3rd house. Okay, and then we've got Juno and Vesta together for the sign of Sagittarius. For the sign of Gemini in the 7th house. All right, so air signs, you guys are coming into alignment. All right, with specifically Juno and Vesta in your ruling houses. Okay, that's what it looks like. So if it's communities of people, if it has anything to do with communication and or partnerships, it's happening for you guys right now. That's what it looks like. All right, and it possibly has a lot to do with Piscean energy. So psychic abilities could be heightened for you guys, or that's just the way that it's communicated. Something was readjusted or broken down, and now it's working harmoniously for you guys because of how the transits are working out, and it's probably more than likely affecting your medium Koli as well, wherever that place may be. What else am I seeing here? The fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. I would imagine this is affecting you guys as well because Vesta and Juno are tapping into Sagittarian energies. All right, so fire signs, your 3rd, your 7th, and or your 10th houses are being illuminated as well because the fire goes with air. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. So who was I calling out the other day that I said they should be partnered together, that they work harmoniously together? Aries and Aquarius, I kept pointing that out to you guys. Libra and Leo. And then we also have Gemini. Gemini and Leo. Or Gemini and Aries. Listen, air and fire. You guys get the point, okay? You get the point. You get the point. Something is dynamic right now for these partnerships to be taking place. Second house, it could be according to finances. I don't know, someone that you find valuable or in connection to how you're attaining your possessions. Square. There seems to be some sort of tension, disharmony, and or competition for money right now, or who has the best values, or who looks the who looks the best, who's the most creative. I don't know. I have no clue. All right, the waxing gibbous moon. Yeah, this would be us pretty soon. Nurturing patience and refinement. Well, damn, haven't I been patient today? Tap on the back, Jazz, because that was a little weight. All right, yeah, fixed signs, you guys could be definitely, all right, feeling a little bit more dedicated, all right, to what it is that you're doing here. Taking action, lots of movement and momentum. All right, I see the energy here. It looks good. Okay. So second houses and the signs that I have out here. I'm seeing Pisces. The second house for you is going to be Aries. Gemini, second house for you is going to be Cancer. So Aries for Pisces. I'm sorry, Pisces for your Aries placement. You have your ruling planet in your second house as well as Chiron. So there's some core wound healing in regards to your money. And you having to get a little creative to see how you're going to start gaining some finances there. Gemini, you have Jupiter in your second house, meaning that you have expansion and growth for resources at this time. All right, be careful with your health. Jupiter is expanding everything that you put into your mouth. Aquarius, your second house is Piscean energy, so you have Saturn and you also have Neptune in your second house. Saturn could be restricting you with resources at this time so that you can get imaginative and see what it is that you want to do to create your resources. Libra, in your second house, you have Mars and Scorpio, so there could be definitely some competition happening in regards to your finances, or you're taking action on making some money here. I like it. Who else am I seeing? That's it. There's a lot going on here, but I feel like it has all to do with how the changes are taking place, why the energy feels like it's gaining momentum. You now knowing the direction that you're going in, lots of harmony and ease. Those signs that are more so compatible with spirituality and you becoming married and or committed, I mean the air signs specifically, and the fire signs, you guys are supposed to be coming together, okay? And I want to pull a little bit on this 12th house energy with Pisces being here. What's that all about? What's this all about? So normally when we see, I don't know, I'm seeing fixed energy, yes, but I'm looking at a square. So wherever the tension is coming in, because that's why I saw that. Thank you, Spirit. When I saw this, I was thinking about a square over to fixed energies. All right. Right now, we are currently in a cardinal moon cycle with the first quarter moon in Capricorn, and then we'll see, what is it? First quarter moon in Capricorn taking place. We'll see full moon in Aries. We'll see new moon Libra. Last quarter moon in Cancer. Is that right? Sorry, hold on. First quarter moon Capricorn. Full moon Aries. Last quarter moon Cancer. New moon Libra. And then we step into fixed energies. And it will start with the first quarter moon in Aquarius. So by October the 29th, these energies are going to end up shifting again. There's something about the transitions that are happening and why they're happening. All right. So when I see a square, I think of either the 1st to the 4th to the 7th to the 10th. Those are going to be the astrological axes. If it speaks about finances and or in regards to fixed house placements, the 2nd, the 5th, the 8th, the 11th. And then if I'm looking at mutable energies, I'm looking at Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. You know what I mean? Those energies right there. However it's tapping in when we're going through a specific moon cycle, meaning right now is the cardinal moon cycle. When we get to a fixed moon cycle, the energy will start shifting and the energy will gain momentum in regards to second house energies, finances. So I feel like what the universe is doing is aligning specific signs that need to come together, aligning you where you need to be focused more so on your career and the direction. So that way when the pathway love opens up, it's you know what you're going to be committed to in marriage, quote unquote, long term. Does this make sense? It does to me. All right. Archangel Daniel. Sorry, not Archangel Daniel. Angel Daniel. Okay. King of Wands, God the merciful judge, eloquence and gives answers to those that are in doubt. Okay. Ooh, I didn't hear Daniel. I heard Daniel. Okay. Two of Swords. All right. Archangel. Why am I saying archangels? I want to say archangel. I'm going to just say it. Angel Aniel. Aniel. God, Lord of all virtues, breaking the cycle and lifting opposing barriers and bringing in victories. All right, so those that are in doubt right now, you could be having victory. It could be shown to everybody, all right, how your opposing barriers have been lifted. Ace of Pentacles, divine blessings could be coming your way. You have evil spirits driven away, and you also have ruling over agriculture and production, okay? So Ace of Pentacles is like Earth house placements. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, so Taurus has all to do again with the beauty, the foods that you put into your mouth. Virgo has to do with the way that we crop art, you know what I mean? Or agriculture production. And then 10th house energy, I'm more sure it's like productivity. All right, and how we're like helping each other out here. So let's see. 2nd, 6th, and 10th houses is what I'm feeling there. Queen of Swords, ritual and ceremony can acquire the treasures of heaven and earth. So I'm seeing like the feminine energies, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The star, Aquarius specifically, clemency and equilibrium, protecting against attacks in the courts. All right, yeah. So we're looking at this tarot-wise. The King of Wands is fire energy. All right, we have Ace of Pentacles. There's a new opportunity coming out here. Two of Swords. There could have been some sort of indecision, but it looks like the truth was told in court. Queen of Swords, the Star, that you have divine blessings coming your way. There's a cycle that's breaking. You're giving answers to those that are in doubt, and you're driving away your evil spirits. Okay. Something having to do with, like, Two of Swords is the moon in Libra, so it could be like relationships, companionships, partnerships in business. It doesn't matter. The Knight of Swords here, the all-pervading guide. Intellectual richness protects fertility of women, makes children respectful towards their parents. All right, so that's interesting because I actually went for an OBGYN appointment this morning and it worked out well. All right, Seven of Swords, God nurturing and maintaining everything. Knowledge of good and evil, appeases divine anger and cures epilepsy. Queen of Pentacles, intellectual lucidity and provides consolation and compensations. Welcome in, you guys. All right, I'm moving forward. I'm moving forward. All right, let's get into Divine Feminine Wisdom Oracle deck. Welcome in, Sage. Come on. Well. All right, Feminine Wisdom. What's going on here? I'm cracking up. I go to the doctor's office and all the nurses are there and there's just one chick. She comes in and she's like, hi. I was like, hi. Ghetto as hell. Not dressed in her uniform. I'm just like, so anyway, I leave my urine sample there and I go to the lady in the front. She goes, oh, because I told her to put my phone on the charger. So I get my phone back and I was like, where's your fake nurse? Where'd she go? They were looking at me like, what'd you just say? It's like, yeah, your fake nurse. Craziness. All right, let's see what's going on here. I don't know. I seem to attract a lot of Indian people around me. Maybe I'm supposed to be married to an Indian guy. They're rich. They smart as fuck too. I learned a thing. Let me not talk too loud. Because God forbid. That's not my type. Wisdom is here. Knowledge and understanding. We spoke about that this morning in the crown chakra. Healing. All right. So restoring back to health. All right. So your health is getting better. Romance is here with love and attraction, devotion, sacred worship. All right, so that's going to be giving me like that Juno and Vesta energy coming together in Sag by the, what is it? Oh, that was a little too far down. I think it's October the 6th. I just can't with this laptop anymore. What is going on? Whatever. October the 1st, my bad. 2 days. 2 days, the energy is going to shift with those that want to be committed in marriage. What else? All right, so we got wisdom, devotion, romance, and healing. Well, this woman looks like she's having a fucking great time. Belief and fulfillment with hope, love, and intuition. Sisterhood is on the bottom of the deck. Where's my decks at? Oh, hi. Come on. Show me wisdom. The Emperor, Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant. We don't want to see him right now. This is about feminine energy, not the Emperor. cracking up. Okay, hold on. Knowledge and understanding. I just saw the Ten of Wands with the moon. Jeez. The Magician is here. Show me healing. The Four of Wands. Show me romance. The Wheel of Fortune. Show me devotion. Three of Pentacles. Show me hope. The Hermit. Love. Five of Swords. Damn. Intuition. That's crazy. Intuition. Four of Pentacles. Okay, you're not going to see love for a while. The Five of Swords is a very detached energy. Okay. What you have hope in is exactly what you're searching for, quote unquote. You're going within. All right. You're having an achievement with your intuition here. You're having like gut feelings, or your inner voice is telling you something. All right. In regards to the Magician, it looks like, in regards to wisdom, you're the magician, so you can manifest whatever it is that you desire. All right. In regards to healing, there could be something involving family, home, community, that type of thing. Romance is where you have the Wheel of Fortune, so it could be time for you to open yourself up to love if you are detached from love at this time. And then, or you could be attracting love, I don't know. And then what you seem to be devoted to in sacred worship is what you do for your career. Three of Pentacles. That's like Capricorn, the direction that you're heading in here. Show me the Magician in connection to knowledge and understanding. The Magician. Wow. A High Priestess. All right, so it's giving me, again, you're highly intuitive here. That's where your accomplishment is. Show me the healing and where you're restoring back to health in regards to your family, your home. All right, Scorpio with the Death card. It looks like there's been some sort of major transformation overall in connection to regards to your family, to your marriage, to some sort of transformation happening on your journey here. Show me romance and Wheel of Fortune. Craziness. Five of Pentacles. That's where you could have difficulties right now. Maybe you were left out in the cold, or you're going through hardship financially. So it's like you're trying to attract love and attract, I would imagine, some abundance as well. Devotion here, Three of Pentacles. That's what your plans are. You plan to stay devoted to your work. Queen of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You love what you do for work. You like how it makes you feel. Maybe you do something creative. Nine of Cups, yes. It's like a wish fulfillment for you. Belief in fulfillment with hope, the Hermit. Ace of Swords. All right, cool. So you're speaking what you're being guided and shown to have belief in. All right. Show me your life purpose here with love. I don't know. I guess you're supposed to be living a life of detached from love. Wow. Four of Swords and the Seven of Cups. It's because you're trying to heal from others holding secrets against you, or trying to keep some sort of illusion around you. Show me the intuition, gut feeling, and inner voice, and having an achievement with your intuition. Whoa. The Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. You're slowly but surely moving in confidence here. I would imagine you're like ending specific cycles. Queen of Cups. Nine of Wands. And it's like you're on this crazy spiritual journey. Crazy spiritual journey. All right, so your spiritual strength is at an all-time high. Nine of Wands. The Two of Cups was there. All right. I feel like your new journey is like highly connected to your spirituality. Yeah. That's what it's given. That's what it's given, folks. So obviously your challenge is going to be love, because everybody's not on the same pathway that you are. That's clear. Very clear. Very, very clear. Okay. Let's move on from that. So the new beginnings that are coming in, and is exactly what it's saying. All right, your intuition and what you do for work, that's where you're at your best. You may desire for your love life or your romance to take off, but it looks like you're remaining detached. So maybe you need to get a little bit more out there and find, you know what I mean, people that you resonate with. Maybe go socialize more, something like that. Hold on. Let's see. What the hell is going on? Who else is here besides Sage? You guys step in. Y'all don't even talk to me. Hello. Hello out there. Ah. They're like, everybody's got their notepads out. Did you get that? Write that one down. That's craziness. All right. Sunset. Something's declining here, fading out, aging. Whoa. The chaos is. All right. There should have been, I don't know, some sort of unpredictable, like, tower moment in your life where it was supposed to leave you unstable. It was like, it felt like corruption. That's fading out. Crystal says, I'm here, guys. Hi. These are with old acquaintances. You would think people would just get tired if they're causing tower moments. It's kind of like it fades out after a while. It's like you're not going to get the same reaction. We already know the scheme of it all. Something like that. Craziness. Countryside. All right, so I don't know if someone is like seeing you harvest, all right, whatever it is that you've planted your seeds with. I don't know if you are seeking care, okay, or someone needs your help or some sort of guidance, assistance, or support in what you teach, or wants to accompany you while doing so. Something like that. Gratitude is here. Awesome. So appreciation is here, and comply. All right. Alignment, openness, harmony, and collaboration, and then desires and dreams. Are you collaborating with this first quarter moon being in Capricorn? Because I feel like it has a lot to do with like the rules and the laws and all that good stuff. 1 second. Where are my... Yeah. I know that's what it is. I know. So it says in the moon in Capricorn, there's an increase in formality, strictness, and exactitude with the tendency to reserve and distance. Rules and regulations are dominant. It is a suitable time for all activities which require extra responsibility and discipline, but you shouldn't rely on someone else's receptivity and or your emotional pliability. So you may have had to like step up to the plate today and get some shit done and show that you're a responsible person. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right. And it looks like your wisdom or your experiences or your authority is being celebrated here, where someone actually tried to either neglect you, negate you, forbid you. I don't know. It kind of felt like someone tried to do some sort of rejection here. Okay. And it looks like things are working in harmony and order. All right. Or you're in a sense of peace and calmness, which you should be. Like, who's supposed to be stressing you out here? I don't know if you have like this emotional bond or something with someone, or a sense of understanding. It feels like if you're under contract, or you took some sort of oath of promise, or someone did this with you. I don't know. Let's see. All right, so maybe there's this energy that's speeding up in connection to your reflection period, and where if you've planted your seeds, you're showing potential for the possibility of your growth. All right, and then I see here birthday, holiday, and or some sort of important day being of significance. We got people could be jealous of your health, exercise, diet, sleep, mental possessiveness, competitiveness, dependence, and or paranoia. Why is there jealousy in connection to health? That's crazy weird. Okay, that's crazy weird. I almost got turned away today. The doctor. Like, wait, what? I said, I made the appointment. She goes, well, someone didn't confirm it. They actually canceled it. I said, who would cancel my appointment? I didn't do that. It's like, I showed up because I'm supposed to be here. I had to wait 2 hours. It's like, okay. Whatever. You said, I guess health is wealth. You keep saying that, right? I'm cracking up. Everybody was being extra nice to me today when they saw me. Jazz, hey Jazz, hey. I was like, oh hey, hi. Like, something felt like frozen or cursed in connection to your health. Okay. But I don't see why someone would be jealous of your health. Something like this. It's crazy because you would have thought like there would have been chaos because someone was jealous over your finances or what you obtain materialistically or the way that you're emotionally balanced. Now it's they're jealous over your health too. This energy has got to stop. This is a father figure. Crack it up. Stop. Just stop. So maybe this is what it is. So the father figure is like Saturn. They're meant to come in and keep you disciplined and keep you feeling like determined to be able to push forward, right? That's what it is. And it's like you're giving terrific results right now. Try me again. Period. Fucking try me again. All right. Surprise. So maybe you go and do something beyond someone's imagination, or I don't know. And then this father figure comes back and says, surprise, I'm going to manipulate you some more. That's crazy. So if your health, then the father figure is like, surprise, I have a different way of manipulating you. Stop. Just fucking stop. Literally. It feels like you're cursed to this person. I can't take it. I literally cannot take it. See what I'm saying? This person is probably like trying to mislead you in some sort of way or cheat you out of something or keep something in concealment. Once again, everybody else has a normal ass nurse and a doctor. Jazz gets the boo-hoo fucking, you get the bucket ass fucking ghetto ass nurse. I'm like, great. All right. Whatever. Just be thankful, I guess. All right. It's unconditional love. Okay, so we have a letter, a note, a text message, an invitation. All right, so I don't know if you're about to get some sort of letter, invitation, or news. All right, something about delivery. It could be involving transportation, your inheritance, or how something is being escorted to you. Okay. I told y'all, give me the house, not the car. We made that clear. Okay, I will walk. I will walk. What is this father's figure's strategy? What are they trying to arrange? Because you did something that was beyond their imagination. You surprised this person. I don't know. There's something in connection to debt. Are they going to try to pay out their debt? That's crazy. I just saw 3333 on the clock when I looked up. All right. There's a different role that you're on or what your future destiny is calling for here. And it looks like somebody's starting about the journey that you're on or the process or the progress that you've made so far on your pathway. And during your experiences, it kind of makes you stronger. Timing, destiny, deadline, responsibility, road, shackles, rhythm, moments, synchronizations, giving up on previous plans and connecting to family. So there's a deadline here. It's like destined timing is here. Destined timing is here. Giving up on the previous plan in regards to the family situation. All right, so if the father figure is surprised by however it is that, I don't know, it says they're jealous of your health or you're surprising this person, or if the father figure says, surprise, I have another way to manipulate you, let's keep you in debt. This is what I'm saying. Every single thing that this person is trying to do, you're overcoming every difficulty, every obstacle, every barrier. Okay, and you're receiving divine blessings, rather, if this person thinks that they can control you or manipulate you in any way. All right, so they seem to be not understanding that you're on a different pathway or your road changes, or every time they try to manipulate something, your future destiny changes, and this person feels like it's like a feud to them. They're pissed off. You're like a natural enemy, and it's because of the pathway that you're on, the journey that you're on. You could never fail. Okay, so if someone tried to, let's say, use your family against you and hold you up and keep you in this cage, it's more than likely divine timing. You're stepping the fuck up out of there. That's what it gives. Okay, so everybody's now running out the door and trying to hurry up and jump in the car before you're able to get to them and say, hey, can I get a ride? Because they want you to walk, which is fine. We're disciplined enough to do so. And it's like you're giving fantastic results, like beautiful results, on time results. It's like, what's the ETA? Okay, I'll be there. It's given that. That's what it's given. All right, so something about like delivery, right? What is it? Transportation, your inheritance, or how something's going to be escorted to you. Okay? Are you going to do 11 to 7? I just heard the fucking train go wrong. All right. So maybe your divine blessings go to someone else with an 11 to 7 shift. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. All right. Loneliness. Yeah, they want you feeling in this energy of emptiness, depression, wandering, or a gap period. So first quarter moon in Capricorn in the house of loneliness or depression and anxiety or feeling imprisoned or ill or sick, that's going to be Capricorn in the 12th house for Sun, Moon, Rising, Aquarius is. Okay? And where Pluto's transforming your energy overall. So whatever is happening to you in your house of self, it's transforming. And it looks like the more that you get to sit alone in isolation, Pallas is retrograding there, which is the asteroid of wisdom and knowledge. So you become smarter and smarter every time. I see 150 on the clock. I just saw the devil's energy, Capricorn. Yeah. Um, I want to say something. I don't know how to say it. Somebody is going to try to get one step ahead of you with something. If they're not prepared, okay, they're going to arrange and or use their resources to make something align in their favor. They're going to want you to stay on hold for a second. Or they're going to utilize their resources to try again. I'm going to say the father figure, whatever this is, to manipulate the situation so that it doesn't work in your favor, because it kind of feels like this person likes to challenge, likes to put you in this energy of competing with others to see if you are going to, how you're going to react under pressure, kind of deal. It feels that way. So I'm not necessarily saying that you're going to end up continuously going through the same thing. Someone has an addiction with doing this to you, is what it feels like. That would be like double energy. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure what this person's intention is or who this father figure to you is, but it's their time to shine, to discipline you in some sort of way or make you feel like you need structure in your life. And wherever that is. For me, my Saturn placement is in Pisces in the second house. So the finances, the resources, or how I find myself to be valuable, or again, the foods that I put into my mouth, things that I get created with, my possessions, you know what I mean? That type of thing. What else am I feeling here? Oh, that hurts. Let me get like a first quarter moon spread here. That's what I feel I need to do. Even though I want to get that reading later, I'm going to just do a quick spread on this first quarter moon Capricorn energy, because it looks like the father figure is like, go get your ass to work. Something like that. Welcome in, Joanne. Loyalty or not loyal? See, someone's testing your loyalty. How many times you're going to do that? We started with that like in the middle of the week, last week. Attachment issues. This is like double energy. Loyalty or not loyal? This person has issues of attachment. Either it's excessive, it's a fearful energy, or this is what may arise. They want to know, are you going to be loyal to them or not? And there could be doubts surfacing. So if this is like a father figure or a masculine energy that you are dating, it kind of feels like the trust in you is starting to waver with this person. All right, something doesn't feel as like loving as it was when you first met this person. Okay, craziness. Welcome in stuff. So again, I don't know if this person is feeling lonely or empty or depressed, or it feels like a gap period where you guys are able to come back and reconcile with each other, something like this. All right, but it looks like the masculine energy is more so in their ego. Hold on, y'all. I just need to release the tension. Okay. Craziness. Thank you, Paula. Appreciate you, sweetie. Yeah, it feels like jealousy issues. Okay. It feels like jealousy issues here. And something seems to be a little bit more complicated and complex than it seems, because this is a simple companionship. Something that's just meant to bring you a sense of peace and or satisfaction. Okay. There could be a lot of mixed signals going on right now. Give me 1 second, okay? Okay, Paula says, just want to say thank you for all that you do. Appreciate you. Thank you. And let's start this here with my most favorite quote ever. Okay. Let's see. My favorite quote ever is always me saying, I'm in my skin. Because people they will say, like, where are you? I'm like, I'm in my skin. Where the fuck else am I supposed to be? He said, I'm right behind you, aren't I guess. The authentic vibe here with this simple companionship could be of significance overall, and why this person seems to want to hold back. It's because it looks like you're seeking a supportive circle, because I would imagine this person's trust in you is starting to waver. Either they feel you're hiding a truth, or you feel that this person is hiding truth in regards to their family ties, and I would imagine you're trying to protect your emotions. So this is the reason why it's drifting apart. Someone here is not loyal. Maybe it's you, maybe it's them, but there seems to be some sort of attachment issue, whether that's on your end or this masculine's end. You don't trust them, they don't trust you. There's jealousy issues there. All right, so I don't know. Let's see. Let's get into it. Craziness. TADC Kinger. I don't know why I wanted to just hear Burger King. Just saw like the masculine king crown at Burger King, whatever. Maybe this is the masculine king's energy. I don't fucking know. Loyal or not loyal? That's the problem right there. The Two of Pentacles. This person wants to gain control over you, and that's how they feel that you're loyal to them. They want control over you. So the attachment issue here is where it gets a little excessive and or turns like fear into doubt. They don't trust you, that type of thing. See, this would be like your lover. If they're going back and forth here, this is someone that really doesn't trust you. Because the back and forth energy would be the Two of Pentacles. Whether they want to be with you, or you loyal or non-loyal. You know what I'm saying? You don't know anything about this person. Show me the trust right now that's starting to waver. I gotta call somebody because I'll keep thinking about him. Three of Pentacles. So it's the Capricorn energy. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. Maybe it has to do with what you do for work. Maybe it is this Capricorn. That's a Capricorn energy. Mars and Capricorn. That's the father figure, right? There could be jealousy issues there. Justice. This person wants marriage, commitment, something like that. Show me what's complicated. Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups. They would have to release something in order for this person to be happy. So they may feel like they just want to have a simple companionship with you because you bring peace and satisfaction into this person's life. But yet they know that if they go back and forth and they're trying to test your loyalty, you're not going to stay there for long. Thank you, Steph. You're not staying there for long at all. Eight of Swords. And that's kind of keeping you trapped in fear. Whether this person is actually coming along with, or if they're going to continue holding back, because I'm seeing the authentic vibes and I'm seeing you needing an actual supportive circle. Somebody that's not going to be in and out with you. All right, I don't know if this person has like addictions and the reason why they are so depressed. Could be. That's crazy. The Capricorn came out as like an addiction, some sort of negative attachment, or it could have been like this person had ego issues, or they move really fucking slow with something. You know what I mean? But it's like you slowly and surely getting away. Now they're like, wait a minute, where are you going? How'd you know I'm a Capricorn? I don't know. Because I know that. All right, so do you have authentic vibes with this person? Yes, the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so why is the energy saying that it's holding back? Two of Wands, there's no plan there. Supportive circle, the High Priestess. So you got your spirit team with you. Show me the hidden truth here, that facts actually haven't been fully revealed. The Ace of Pentacles about work. Show me the family ties. Ouch. So how is it influencing the relationship? You need to move on from your family. And show me this protective shell and where you're trying to protect your emotional state. Page of Swords. You don't like people watching you. You feel attacked. You feel like someone's going to try to manipulate you and hurt you and keep you in lack again. This is Capricorn. More than likely it's that. Earth and water placements today, for whatever reason, seem to be significant. I saw the base chakra come out earlier in the energy check-in with the family card, and we also saw relationships at the sacral. So root chakra is all earth energies towards Virgo, Capricorn. Sacral is all water energies, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So you can have like your your water signs in house placements, vice versa. All right, Taurus is here, my love. Welcome in. Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Someone desires to speak with you or communicate with you, or it kind of brings in this energy of the Eight of Wands. It's like something needs a sudden change. Yeah. Something requires a sudden change in the energy. I don't understand why this person has some sort of addiction. Is that what's blocking you guys' connection? Because it could be. It's kind of putting some sort of temporary distance in the air. And that's why things are fading out. So it's like you'll have to come into connection with like a new alliance. That sucks. So you're spreading positivity. You know, you don't have a path that's, you know what I'm saying, clear for you. It's unknown. But adventure awaits. And there's a silent understanding how something has been publicly exposed and the truth will be coming out. Says the connection between you and someone is fading. The distance in this relationship is temporary. Things may reconnect later, but you're in this energy like, I want adventure right now. Okay. Weird, but that's what it's saying. Oh, it feels draining. I'm gonna be honest. This energy is like craziness. Where am I? Perfect. Let's get one more. I haven't done Sacred Destiny for you guys in a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. That's what it is, you guys. It's new beginnings. I like it. It's perfect. New beginnings. Things should be more so in flow this time around. So I'm seeing this from like a higher perspective of like the run of the river. And here I'm actually seeing it up close. Alright, so things might actually be in flow. Maybe you needed to see things in a different perspective, and where, yeah, that's exactly what that is. I don't know, maybe when you touch base with Earth, alright, instead of coming out of this heavy, like, water energy, you feel a sense of, like, trusting your pathway here with something or someone. Yeah. See what I'm saying? That's what it feels like. So we spoke about, like, Mother Nature the other day. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, like, mountains, water. I'm seeing, you know, earthly placements here. There's a sense of protection overall. All right, so I don't know. It could be like family tree type of thing. Something changes in the energy, and now you're meant to remain more open. So this would be like full moon and Aries energy coming up. I believe it happens on the 6th of October. Yes. That same day, Mercury is going to enter the sign of Scorpio. Alright, so there could be like you wanting to be a little bit more adventurous in connection with your community, but they're asking that you have patience right now and focus on your inner peace. There's some sort of miracle coming up in the energy. You may not see it right now, but that's what's coming. Alright, so let's see the brand new beginnings. Well, Spirit just want to show me the Nine of Cups and the Empress energy. Somebody desires like Empress energy. That's like Wheel of Fortune. That's crazy. Yeah. Looks good. So this could be Mother Nature. You know what I mean? Show me new beginnings. Okay, so TADC and Nathan Showcase is a psychological dark comedy about the cute cartoon characters trapped in the digital world who hate their lives there and want to go back into the real world. Interesting. I guess. What's the new beginning? Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Alright, so focusing more so on a firm foundation, long-term stability, the house, the home, the family, the car, you know what I mean? Alright, so everything is now in flow. You're going to have like a brand new opportunity with this brand new beginning. Everything is in flow because everything is in harmony and balance and in order with justice here. Alright, so we got truth and trust. The truth is you're coming back, you know what I mean? Out of this water energy and stepping back into this earth energy, or vice versa. However, feels like you need some sort of stability, and I'm feeling like Wheel of Fortune energy is it. Alright, so trust this pathway that you're on currently right now, the Magician, and what you seem to be manifesting at the time. There is a lot of protection on this pathway and where you're going. And what's changing here, it looks like you're more so confident about it. Alright, it could be a creative project, something like that, where there's a specific, I heard, portal that's going to be opening up and getting you out of this sense of fear that you're holding on to. It allows you to be a little bit more adventurous. Yeah, King of Wands for sure. Communities energy, Two of Pentacles, while you keep going back and forth. Alright, you need to gain control of a situation, and it requires lots of patience here in regards to who this soulmate is that's coming in for you, that's meant to bring some sort of inner peace in your life. And I feel like that is going to be anything including Mercury in the second house. So if you're communicating something that's creative, if you are doing anything in the media that can make you finances, if it happens to be that transport, travel, and or you teaching, okay, inner peace could be of significance. I don't know. That's interesting. Show me this Five of Pentacles. So if you overcome a sense of hardship, that's what I feel this is. It's going to make you feel more stable and take you out of this stressed mindset of having to be delayed with resources, or having to be delayed in connection to your spiritual journey and what you seems to be passionate about. It's like you're birthing a brand new open heart space for others to be able to come near. Okay? Interesting. Alright, you guys, I'm leaving the reading there. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys later on this evening for, what did I say I wanted to do? First quarter moon in Capricorn reading. Yeah. And then, let me see. Next time frame for today. It looks like at 6:02 we have a quintile over to North Node in Pisces. The first quarter moon happens at 7:55 p.m. Yeah. So 2:09 on the clock. Interesting. At 3:56 we see the sextile over to Mars and Scorpio. All right. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.